What's up, pups and pals? Coming into you with another video for the week of our puppy segment. Today, we're going to be actually talking about the cost of the puppy, the dollar value. As you've seen in our part one video, we're talking about what it takes to have a puppy. Things like our boundaries, socialization, vet visits, outside time, training, etc. But today, we're actually going to talk about the cost of a puppy, and we'll keep it short and sweet. Puppies should not be free. There should be some type of cost behind it to ensure that you care about your dog. Even the Humane Society and other shelters like that, they have an adoption fee. So I don't like to say that you're paying for the dog, but you're actually giving me reassurance that you will be able to afford to take care of the dog. Like I said in our last video, if you only spend about $200 on your dog, and that's a lot for you, probably shouldn't be getting the dog just be based off our vet visits, just based off what it costs to have food. Your puppy, typically, no matter what breed it is, big or small, is going to be growing every 2 weeks. So that means you're going to be getting a cage every 3 or 4 weeks, depending on breed. So playing it cheap when getting a puppy is not the thing to do. Also, things to look for when getting a puppy is get what you spend for. So if you spend $200 on your dog, don't be asking your breeder a whole bunch of questions about the dog's bloodline. You're not paying for that. If you're paying $1,500, you're paying $2,000, $3,000. I'd be wanting to see where the parents are, where they came from, who your parents are, where you came from, because that's a lot of money. To me, it is. To some people, that's a drop in the hat. When I first started, I know I wasn't going to pay no $10,000 for no little bitty bulldog. Nothing to my bulldog breeds out there. I'm not shaming the game, but I don't get it. I understand it with the whole artificial insemination, the whole AI thing, the cost behind the puppy. We're not going to get into that, but I don't understand it. But if I want that dog, if I want what I see on Instagram, I gotta pay that price. I can't pay let's just say MySpace prices and expect Instagram quality. You're gonna have to put in a little bit more work and effort. At the end of this, I'm going to do kind of a question and answer and with every video. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support, all the love. Stay tuned for our next video. As I try to pull up our question, I know it came from Rebecca, and she was asking about puppy training. And so typically we don't start training our puppies until about 18 weeks. By then they barely even know their name. So she asked, when do I start training, and how come my puppies behave better and sort of say than her puppy or puppies that she's seen? And all that comes from is their temperament. And so when you have dogs like labs and other high energy dogs, you have high energy puppies. When you have more reserved, bigger breeds, or breeds that are working and not really known for their enthusiasm or eccentric energy, you're going to get a different temperament. And also, when you look at their parents, that's kind of how you can tell what they're going to act like. Temperament is just a long word for behavior, and it's not even a longer word, it's just another one, but it's the more scientific term. It's their temperament, and that involves their mood, their behavior, what they like, what they don't like, can they be touched, can they be petted. And so all these things go into actually deciding what puppy is for me. So if I want a dog who's well reserved, I'm going to try to find a breeder that has well-reserved dogs, the same temperament I'm looking for, because I know they're going to breed puppies. I don't want to go to my breeder's house and the doors are all chewed up. Not the puppy I want. But once again, whether you're adopting, whether you're shopping, I'm for both of them. I think every dog deserves a good home. These are things to be thinking about. Temperament. How is this dog going to behave in 2 weeks? Is this dog doing too much? And also, do I want pick of the litter? And that means that I get to decide which puppy I want. When it's first come, first served basis, just like most breeders are, pick of the litter comes sometimes at a higher price. Sometimes it's just about who's there first. And so with me, I always want to have first pick. I don't care how much it costs. Just let me know when I can come get my dog, and that will be it. But do your research. Look into your breeders, look at the dogs that they've bred. If a breeder is asking you questions about, your credit card information, probably wouldn't be checking that guy out. Pass another message. Um, your breeder, even the Humane Society, should be wanting to give you information on their dogs. It's not all about money. Um, Price comes into it, but that's the last thing we're going to talk about. I want you to know what you're getting, who you're getting it from, and what to expect. So yeah, regarding our puppy's behavior and temperament, it all comes from mom and dad. It's nothing that I've done or I've trained a puppy to do. Me personally, I don't even fool with them when they come out. Mom does all the work. I'm just here for the lights and camera. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, peace.